One of the uglier things that I've seen over 30 years of counseling couples and parents, and by the way, if you're a young person considering having kids because you see having kids as fulfilling your life's purpose, you need to listen up. One of the uglier things that I've seen is where one parent will bit by bit begin to cut the other parent out of parenting decisions, out of working as a team in making compromises, and they will begin to more and more see the children as their responsibility, my identity. These are my kids. And they'll cut the other parent out more and more, and it oftentimes gets taken to the point where they will even divorce the other parent so they can have the kids themselves. And it can even go so far, and it's sadly more common than you might think, where they will construct a narrative around the other parent so that they can hoard the kids for themselves. They'll say, oh, they're a bad parent. Or they'll start telling the kids things, maybe even tell the courts things or tell family members things so that they can maintain the kids for themselves because I need them to meet my own identity needs. And if you see having children as fulfilling your purpose, it's very easy to slide into this. So you need to watch out for that. So let me ask you simply this question. Is it possible that you have been cutting the other parent out to the detriment of your own kids so that you can have the kids yourself because you don't want to work on a team? You don't want to compromise. You see the kids as fulfilling your identity. In other words, the kids exist for you. Or who's doing this to you, cutting you out of the lives of your kids to the detriment of the kids so that they can have the kids themselves? And worst of all, if you are the kid in this situation, or possibly the kid in this situation, is it possible that the parent who has been your primary parent, making themselves out to be the saint, has actually been the one squeezing out the other parent, and that the narrative you've been told about the other parent was never true to begin with? And or there were only tiny fragments of it that were true, but the story that this parent has been telling about how they're a great parent was simply a construction of their own ego needs. And if you're one of the parents doing this shit, at what point do you start living honestly and cut this shit out because it's hurting your children? Have a kick-ass day.